Today we will take a look at the best camera for night photography in 2024. If you want to find more information, check out links down below. Before we start, make sure you click subscribe button and like this video. Now let's get started. 5. Nikon Z5. The Nikon Z5 is an entry-level full-frame camera in Nikon's mirrorless Z lineup. It takes clean, detailed photos with plenty of dynamic range to capture a wider array of detail in high-contrast landscapes. The Nikon Z5 is only available in one color variant, black. The camera feels very well built. Though it's mostly made of plastic, it does have a magnesium alloy frame, and it's a lot sturdier feeling than comparable entry-level full frames. The Nikon Z5 has excellent ergonomics, with plenty of space between the grip and the lens, though this can vary depending on what lens you use. Battery performance is great overall. It's CP-rated for 390 shots when shooting through the viewfinder and 470 shots when shooting through the screen. The camera's battery life is especially impressive in video mode. The battery can last through over 2.5 hours of continuous video recording in 4K. 4. Sony A6700. The Sony A6700 is great for travel photography. It's relatively compact and easy to travel with, has good ergonomics, and a long battery life. The Sony A6700 has fantastic build quality. It's a step up from older APS-C models in the Alpha range, with a more grippy texture around the hand grip and a very sturdy feeling body overall. The Sony A6700 is quite portable overall, though it has a slightly bigger overall footprint than the older generation of Alpha APS-C cameras because of its larger grip. The Sony A6700 has a fully articulated screen, which isn't too surprising, as cameras, in general, are becoming more and more video-oriented. The camera has excellent overall battery performance. It's CP-rated for about 550 photos on a full charge when shooting through the EVF or 570 shots when shooting with the screen. 3. Panasonic LUMIX S5 II. The Panasonic LUMIX S5 II is a full-frame hybrid camera. The Panasonic S5 II is a fantastic studio video camera. It can record open-gate 6K video, giving you more flexibility to crop into different aspect ratios. The Panasonic LUMIX S5 II comes in one color variant, black. The Panasonic S5 II is a bit bigger than its predecessor, with a more pronounced viewfinder bump at the top and slightly chunkier dimensions, which you can see from the top and the front. The camera feels very well built. It has a weather-sealed body made of plastic and magnesium alloy. The camera's ergonomics are excellent. With extensive physical controls and well-spaced buttons, it's very easy to adjust settings as needed, without accidentally changing an input. The screen is fully articulated, with a high resolution and full touch capability, so you can easily navigate settings, select focus points, or take pictures with a tap of the screen. The Panasonic LUMIX S5 II has a great battery life overall. 2. Nikon D780. The Nikon D780 is a great option for sports and wildlife photography. The Nikon D780 is a fantastic enthusiast-oriented DSLR. With its hybrid autofocus system and dense feature set, it combines the best of both the mirrorless and DSLR worlds, making it suitable for lots of photography styles. The Nikon D780 isn't very portable. It's heavy and bulky, making it harder to carry around for long periods, although it still feels well balanced with its kit lens attached. The camera body is made of magnesium alloy and carbon fiber, and it feels excellently constructed. The buttons feel solid and give decent physical feedback. The tilting mechanism of the screen also feels sturdy. The Nikon D780 feels very comfortable to shoot with. It's suitable for all hand sizes, and its large hand grip and rubberized thumb rest make it easy to maintain a secure hold on the camera. The Nikon D780 has a large, tilting screen, which lets you quickly and easily take shots from lower angles. Battery life is fantastic. You can easily go multiple days of shooting without recharging the battery, depending on how often you shoot and how you use it. 1. Canon EOS R6 Mark II. The Canon R6 Mark II is great for taking photos of faster subjects, including sports and wildlife. The Canon R6 Mark II comes in one color variant, black. The Canon EOS R6 Mark II represents a notable step up from its predecessor. With a new 24-megapixel sensor, it now matches up to other enthusiast cameras in its class for resolution. Build quality is great, the buttons and dials offer good physical feedback and feel sturdy, as does the screen swivel mechanism. The camera has fantastic ergonomics. It feels great in the hand and will be suitable for most hand sizes. The EVF has been upgraded to an increasingly common 3.69 million dot resolution, which is great and a step up from the Canon EOS R6 2.36 million dots. The screen is about the same size as its predecessors, with a high resolution and decent brightness. The Canon R6 Mark II has a fantastic battery life for photos, though the camera doesn't support use while charging. The Canon EOS R6 II has a quick max burst rate for sports and action photography. With its electronic shutter, it can fire off bursts of almost 40 frames per second, and while the mechanical shutter isn't nearly as fast, it's still very quick for most needs.